Hi everyone, Jorgelina here. Thank you so much for being here. Whether this is your first time, your second time, or you've watched all of my videos, I am so excited that you have decided to click on this one. Today, I am going to share with you one of the newest bags to my collection. I picked up this cutie from Candy Sweet Love for LV at an insane deal. I'm talking a third of the price for a bag that I've always wanted. So this bag is discontinued. You can see it on the thumbnail, but it's one of their backpacks. And the reason why it was at such an amazing deal is because it was pretty dirty on the inside. And, you know, sometimes we think about like, oh, you know, maybe I don't want to go that route. That's the reason why they devalue so much. But I knew that I really wanted this bag. And I knew from looking at it that it's something that if I had the guts to do it, I can get it cleaned. And I've already done all that work. So this is why I'm recording the video. I did not get everything out. So I wasn't able to do that, but I did get it to a point where I'm really happy with it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you a couple of pictures of what the bag looked like when I first picked it up. You may have seen the short on my channel where I posted that I had gotten this and I was going to start cleaning it. So I'll link the short below too if you want to see it. But this is what it looked like. So the inside was pretty rough. It had some like very bright pink lipstick type stains. I wasn't sure how to get it out, but I did reach out to Amy from Amy's Luxury. She doesn't have a channel anymore, but she used to. Amy Loves Luxury. Amy, I'm probably going to cut this out, but I'll put it out here. But Amy, who is amazing, I reached out to her after talking with Candy. Candy's like, Amy's amazing at cleaning her bags. Let her know what she recommends. And she recommended a product to clean the inside of my bag with. So I did pick up the product. Let me show you what that is. This is what I picked up that Amy recommended. It's called Carbona Stain Devils. And from the back of the package, it does say not to dilute it, that you can use it directly on there, but it does say to put something underneath to let it soak before you like scrub it or try and get rid of the stain. Well, I couldn't do that because, right, if I had the bag, the other side of it is the leather, right? So, and this is not for leather. So I was a little bit skeptical and afraid, but instead my husband's like, well, let's just dilute it and we'll use a towel and we'll scrub it using a towel. So that's what I did. I took this whole thing and I emptied it out on this container that I got from Target and I filled it up with water. This is how much I ended up using. So I used quite a bit of it. So I put that whole thing and then filled it up to the top with water. I sprayed my microfiber towel and then I just went to town. Oh, well, that was a very bad gesture. Don't do that. So I went to town this way. I scrubbed the inside of the bag and I let it dry. And then I looked at it and I had made a complete mess. Oh my goodness. There was pink all over the place. I was freaking out. I made it totally worse. So instead, I let it dry and then I did it again. And every time I did it again, it got a little bit better. So I figured, you know what? Let me go in this direction instead of like really soaking it and letting all that stuff get, you know, out like it suggests, because I do have that delicate back leather on the outside that I don't want to ruin. So that's what I ended up doing. It did start getting better little by little. And then at the end, I ended up just getting a toothbrush, like a soft toothbrush, just again from Target, from the dollar place where they have just the single toothbrushes. And I would dip the toothbrush in this solution. And then I started just brushing out the parts that were really bright pink. And I got the majority of it out from one side, and then the bigger stain did not come out. So that was that, but I am at a point where I'm really happy with it. It has dried and I'm ready to move right into it. So I do want to use it as my next bag. And yeah, so that was the product that I used for the inside. I do think it worked really well. If I wouldn't have diluted it, maybe it would work even better, but I was pretty afraid. So I stuck with this one. I am going to keep it like this just in case I ever want to clean another inside of a bag and I'm feeling, okay with it. So yeah, that's this. And then I reached out to Dawn from Dawn Loves Couture about what she would use to clean the outside of a bag, and she recommended this product. So the Big 4 leather conditioner to clean. It says conditions, cleans, polishes, and protects. So I ended up using this and a little bit of this leather cleaner from the Apple brand. This is, what everybody uses to like clean protect their vachetta. It's that same Apple brand. But I had really good reviews on Amazon and just kind of everywhere I looked. So I used this one first, and then a couple days later, I conditioned the leather with this, and now I'm really, really happy. So I'm ready to show you. All right, so this is what it looks like on the outside. It was already really clean on the outside, so there's not really a lot of change. If you were staring at it, you can 100% see when I wiped it down, a lot of dirt came out of it. So it's definitely a lot cleaner. The product doesn't smell like anything, so it didn't like add any kind of scent to it, which I really appreciate. And it does feel really soft though and conditioned, which I absolutely love. I am so excited for this bag. You just have no idea how happy it makes me to have this in my collection because I've wanted it for so long. I ended up getting the Palm Springs instead because this was discontinued and I couldn't find it at a reasonable price. So my husband early last year, bought me the Palm Springs, and it has been one of my most favorite bags. Backpacks are just so functional when you have kids and you go to theme parks and you go to the park and you travel with them. So it's really a functional style for a mom. At least I think so. For me, it works out fantastic. So the fact that now I have another one and in a color that I absolutely love, I don't have anything in this turtle dove type of color. So I'm really excited to add something in a color that I don't have that I know will work really, really well for me. And the inside is this baby pink that I absolutely love and adore. So I am going to show you what it looks like. First, this part here, it is absolutely, I know it still looks like it could be a little dirty, but oh my goodness, it's not. It is so clean. Everything really, really did come out. It's a little bit darker here on the sides, but I really do think that's from, it's just something that I'm not going to be able to get out. It's really, really clean. And then the inside, well, let me see if I can get nice up close and personal. But see that stain in the back? That's the stain that was really bright and pink. There was another really bright pink stain here on the pocket, and it is gone. Like, look at how clean this looks, this part here. So the only one that I wasn't able to get out is that one right there. Everything else I got out with those products, and it looks so good. It's so soft. There's another stain you can see right there that's kind of white. I don't know what that is, but that it didn't come out. It's like something that discolored the microfiber lining. So nothing really I can do about it there, but I also cleaned off some dirt from the sides. I honestly love the fact that whoever owned this bag before me clearly loved it and used it. And I intend to do the same. I intend to love it and to use it and to put a lot of life into it and to have it for a very, very, very long time. So I was totally okay with doing the cleaning to a point where I'm comfortable and okay using it when I saved so much money. This is one of my cheapest Louis Vuitton bags now, like that I've ever paid for. And knowing that, and the fact that I sold, you guys know that I recently sold a bunch of things to Candy, so I didn't come out of pocket, but the fact that price-wise is one of the cheapest bags I own, but retail-wise is one of the most expensive bags I own, I'm really, really happy with the way that it turned out. And now to top it off, I have something else to share. And what I have to share is the fact that Candy sent me some money insert for it. So even if I wouldn't have gotten everything out, I have this. I love, love, love the Zumani inserts. I will put Candy's code at the bottom. I am not affiliated with them, but she is. Most of my bags have Zumoni organizers in them that I've paid for myself. I always use one of the girls' codes, whether it be Winnie's or Dawn's or Candy's. I always use their code because it saves me money and it helps them, right? So I absolutely vouch for the company. I do 100% love them, but I am not affiliated with them, nor do I have the intention of doing that because I usually just buy them. I will say for my last Neverfull, the Murakami one, I picked up an insert on Amazon and then one on Etsy, and they just were not the same. Zumani does a really good job at making sure that it fits your bag perfectly, and I really appreciate that. And this is my very first silk organizer, so I'm really excited to open it. I haven't even opened it to feel it and put it inside the bag, and then go right into the bag. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. Let's go ahead and get this open. I will say that I also have a lot of Samorga organizers, and I do really like them as well. But Samorga is a lot more expensive than Zumani, and I don't really think it's better quality. I think the quality is the same. So I think that's why I stopped buying Samorga, because Zumani is just so much more affordable. They're not cheap by any means, though. They're not like extremely cheap either, but yeah. So it comes with their little tags. It's a brand new insert. Oh, it feels so nice. Wow. It really does feel luxurious. Let's go ahead and put it inside the backpack. I also have this Pop Mart charm that I got recently, and I just think it's gonna look amazing in here. It does. I can already see it. So I am going to be taking this one out. Not that I don't like this charm. I do. I like the circle charm for sure. But I know a lot of people love these. Oh, I just hit my head with a Gucci. Oh, I don't even know how to get this. How do you get this out? Watch me struggle. Oh, well, that was a dumb thing to do. It just comes right off. Okay. So it just comes right off because it has a little clip. If you were watching, because you have this backpack and you're like, dude, just unclip it. I feel you. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right, so I'm going to put this right in it. Okay. This charm can definitely go on other bags, but honestly, this charm, the reason why I wanted to take it out is because it has seen better days. And I feel like the way that it's warped is gonna annoy me, so I wanted to put something different on it to dress up the bag, and something that's more me, more Jorgelina, more cocky. So there it is. I love it. It looks so cute. This is how I'm gonna wear it. So I am going to be jumping right into this bag. I 100% mean it. I am currently wearing my belt bag, my original bump bag, and I am going to be taking everything out of that one and putting it right in this one and carrying it for about a week or so until I decide to switch out. But I've had this for a couple weeks now, and I've been dying to dive right into it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for being here. I am so excited that I can put out another video. I know that I haven't been as consistent as I was when I first started off, but I've had a lot of issues this last month, but I am ready to just be back here and bring you some content. So if you want to stick around and see what else I have to share with you, please do. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I do have a really fun collab coming up with Dawn early during the week. So hopefully you stay to watch that. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye.